Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
76ers 106-87 in season opener. Gordon Hayward scores 10 points in his first game since 2017. Oh, is this what's happening here? Are you trying to hold my friend hostage? You son of a bitch.
They begin with a run by Davis. And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 28-yard line.
You let her talk.
A gain of 3, second down.
You know, I'm far more interested in anything she has to say
inside,
than you.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down is gone. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing on third, Goff. And that is incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Over the middle to Garcon. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. There's Garoppolo to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Oh.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. On the stop, it's Delvin Breaux. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Here's Gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
And he fires
one
incomplete.
I had fucking Garrett Selleck wide open, and it bounced off the shoulder pad. Oh, my God.
Windows of the football that
just
exists when you're
fucking
between the 20s. They don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking for Garcon. He's got him. Touchdown 49ers. Pierre Garcon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And his kick is good. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Gone. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, my God.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Kelly on the counter. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
There's Goff. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. In the backfield, standing alone here on 2nd and goal is Davis. Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Goal. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams are in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo on first down.
Oh, my God, damn.
Intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
So that's back-to-back
I literally just watched this fucking faggot.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and
10
say,
yards
what's going on with your scheme?
out of
Maybe
range.
we should look at the defense
And
and
just
just give them a whole lot of
super
credit.
accelerate
They got them
to the ball.
frustrated right now.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 44. Here's a give to Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They keep it with Davis on first down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now a handoff to Davis. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first and 10, Goff.
Oh, my Jesus.
This is going to be caught.
Well,
a really nice game
God,
with
this is like playing
25
fucking
yards.
Tillman. Whatever can go wrong is going
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
When I played his fucking Colts the other day. Same fucking shit.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
He had him all fucking day. I brought a fucking six-man rush.
The afternoon, and the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT.
I brought a six-man rush.
Now 21-7.
And he still had all fucking day in the pocket.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Six-man rush. 6.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run it with McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing.
Oh, my God.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Akeem Talib ran my route better than I did.
Right at the 44-yard line.
Granted, I kind of panicked through that, but still. Like, he literally was behind my receiver and came away with the ball.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10.
Didn't even see him until the fucking screen turned around. I'm like, oh, there he is.
This is Davis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm at a loss. I don't know what the fuck I can do.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some. 13.
The team fucking deserves to lose this game.
On second down, Davis. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Matt decided one game wasn't enough to give me the dick.
Or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they?
Yes, Billy, we can hear you, goddamn.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his
If you can hear us, we can hear you, Billy. It's that fucking simple.
I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
If I didn't pay $65 for this controller a month ago,
2 minutes to go here in the
hands.
first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Thanks for the news report. However, could you have possibly known?
On second down, here's Gone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Louis.
From the gun, here's Gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reuben Foster in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. On now is the big leg of Greg Zuerlein. He has hit from as far as 61 away in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
He didn't aim it, I guess.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Wide fucking open.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Still fucking dropped it. I'm not X-Dog. That shit doesn't work for me.
Garoppolo now. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. They couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Garoppolo to try again on second down. He's going to air one out. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And incomplete here on 3rd down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On first down, it's gone. A dump off for Davis. Davis fighting. He loses the football.
Something goes my way.
This is going to be 49er football. often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Toss play to McKinnon. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gold now out to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And the Rams getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And this one is incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to get themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And able to find Garcon. That's good for a Niner 1st down. Garoppolo to Garcon.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mark Barron coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Bryce Hager in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
13.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like he had brought it in.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
A give. This is Kelly. And some room to maneuver. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yes.
Now Goff on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yes.
And this
That's
is
what I needed.
Football.
That's what I
Holding
needed.
on to football becoming a little bit of an
care
issue.
what
He
you
had
have to
2
say right
fumbles
now.
last week, remember.
Just
I
got
played for a guy who used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
And it is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I counted that one as an L immediately. As soon as I saw it, I was like, well, we're going to get blown up. Apparently they heard me. It was like, they didn't appreciate me talking shit.
To throw is Garoppolo. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And the hit
Stop dropping the ball, you asshole!
It's incomplete.
I'm giving you perfect throws!
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. 13. Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Oh.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick
I'm not
in the
mad.
end zone,
I'm just
but as it
kind of
stands,
stunned that these assholes keep dropping perfect passes.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't
you tell that to Marquise Goodwin, you son of a bitch.
But it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team.
Pretty sure he torched the fuck out of your Packers last night. Time and time again.
And this will not be returnable.
Just saying, don't talk shit unless you're trying to get hit.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
All you need to do.
In other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really
when you're
well.
Wide fucking open. You're like, nah, we're not going to get it.
Giving up the football
taking this
doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
What did
10
Devontae
yards there to
Adams
start
do?
the drive, and just enough by about the length of the
Outside
football
of,
for a first down. Ball up to the 35.
Outside of, have the greatest
first
quarterback to ever touch a football, throw to him.
Right back to him on first down. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big hitter there.
Listen to me.
First down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense.
The first thing I'm going to do when I meet Mike Nolan is kick him in the dick.
And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Okay. Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school at one of my
touchdown. A great effort there.
Come on, go outside.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Glance down at my phone for half a second.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
By the time I looked back up, it was already too fucking late.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
That ain't even Gurley. Gurley's hurt.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And these guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
It starts with an N. You're all the same to me. You all sound the same. You all act the same.
The first down carry for Davis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
I know about the transported man.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
He's gone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Trying to get it to Woods.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I touched past that and everything, and he still takes it off.
They pitch it to Davis. They find some open field here. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play that time for the Rams. 45 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts a deep.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Go ahead.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, my God.
And incomplete.
Perfect
there.
fucking throw
nice
again.
hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You know what? fuck it, we're going for it. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
To pick
I
apart his own
don't
defense.
care.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Yeah, Garoppolo's hurt too. Great.
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Is Dose kneeling here?
And they take a knee.
Oh, it's just a cramp. Get the fuck back in there. Here we go. He really is. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. You better fucking play like you mean it. Ain't no fucking, oh, I'm gonna kneel the ball with 5 minutes left in the goddamn game.
They'll run with Davis. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking
care
care of the ball, all the ball security terms
it's
that have
more
ever
insulting
been used,
that he's
they come
purposely
into play for
falling
the guys
and
on
chewing
offense
clock.
right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Toward the end of last year, he started picking it up. And he's punting on 4th and 10.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation
Punting
from the red zone?
Yeah, he's actively just...
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sideline as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
trusted
his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Garoppolo on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose.
Thank you.
It's incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here.
Yet another fumble by Garoppolo.
And the Rams have got it back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
No, thank you.
On the carry, it's Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On the carry is Kelly. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, Kelly. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
What the fuck does Pierre Garçon have 96 catching for if he can't catch anything?
Distance, and to come away with
what
nothing,
a fucking waste.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. Caught left side, Garçon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which
Oh, my
this is
God.
intercepted.
And threw a pick.
And that should do it.
Whatever,
Picked off
dude.
by Akeem
How is
Talib.
Akeem Talib outrunning Marquise Goodwin on a route?
Now, that's 9
Okay, he can nail it out
interceptions in
now.
this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said
Oh
they
my
believe in
God.
him. That's being tested right here.
Serious.
The Rams go victory
Akeem Talib
formation as
is
they take the knee.
Dude is 45 fucking years old and still fast.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And there he goes. 6 and 10 on the year. I want to say you and Gingy was an important game. That still goes to see who wins the division. Alright, so DeForest Buckner. Cassius Marsh. And Fred Warner. Riley Tillman's important. You and Gingy's important. Me and Dose was important. Solar. Oh shit, I think with that win, Dose just won my division. Because even if fucking Gun Rage wins, he'll be 10-6. Dose is 10-5-1. So he won because of the tie. Not to mention, I think he swept Gun Rage in the year anyway, so he probably would have won no matter what. Not a fucking chance. Day? Yeah. He's back from his grandmother or whatever. Nah, not a chance. As it Pomp's, if Pomp wins, he's in. Yeah. Yeah, if Pomp wins, he's in. So that's really the most important game in that NFC right now. Left. If Pomp wins, he's in. And I don't know, I need to check. I think he plays Sean, I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, he does play Sean. They're playing now. Freak Out and Sean are playing. No. Freak Out. Saints. I wouldn't have said Gun. I would have said Gun still needed to play his game, but Freak Out. Yeah. No. Freak Out. If Freak wins, he's in. And like I said, him and Sean are playing right now. Sean's already clinched a playoff spot. He's pretty much settled in as the 5, no matter what happens. Alright, like I said, unless he, because Dave's a game ahead of him. Well, it all depends on if Dave wins. And Dave plays that young star guy who doesn't really seem to be playing much. But yeah, if Dave beats him, then he clinches the 2. Yeah, Ghost just clinched the 4 seed. It all really depends. If Freak wins, he's the 6, no matter what. Yeah. He's 10-5-1. So if he gets it, he wins no matter what. Yeah. And then it would just fall onto which between Sean and... Honestly, I don't even know what the hell is happening in the AFC. I have no idea. Alright, AFC. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaguars will be 5 if they win. Patriots will be 6 if they win. Honestly, Texans, that's Javier's still actually in the hunt. if either of them lose. If either... Honestly, I should set the CPU to a force loss, just to make sure. How much time is left, Billy? If it's inside of 3 minutes in the second quarter, he can do that. That's always been on the books. That's nothing new, Billy. No, the rule is inside of 3 minutes in the first half or 5 minutes in the second half, you can chew clock. It's been that way since Broom ran things. Well, you can disagree with it. It's been noted and discarded. Well, don't care what your opinion is, even a little. That's a rule that's been there since Broom ran the leagues. That's not even something we came up with. This means when he needs a first down, that's what he goes to. Depends. Oh. Damn. Or Scarlet. And that's not happening under any fucking circumstance. You can kiss my black ass. Yeah, nah. Looks like we're not trading. Under any circumstance. Because you have nothing that can actually make my team better without making my team worse to do it. You got something of equal value we can talk. Since you clearly don't, we have nothing to talk about. Yes. Well, outside of that one bad game, my receivers haven't had problems catching. Fucking, I had 2 damn near 1,000-yard receivers. Goodwin had 1,238 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns on 71 catches. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Pierre Garçon finished 56 yards short of 1,000. 46 now. 46 yards. Which he would have had if he had caught any of those fucking passes that he had wide open. And I'm killing your dream with a machete in a summer camp wearing a hockey mask. Did you might? It's hit or miss, really. It's hit or miss. Sometimes he can shatter ankles, and sometimes he just falls to the ground. Oh yeah. Fucking Gingy. He actually diced me up pretty good with McKinnon, or not McKinnon, fucking Coleman. He actually diced me up pretty good with him. He got 100 yards. Granted, he spent the entire second half pretty much running, so it's kind of bound to happen. like if I had a halfway decent O-line, I'd be alright. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to draft is O-line. Honestly, I just need guards. If I had a left guard and a right guard who are of note in any way, shape, or form, I'd be alright. Yeah, I want old people. Ha. He's even older. That's a pass. No, I was being sarcastic. I don't know if you could hear it, but I was rolling my eyes as I said, yeah, I want old people. I'll just take my chances drafting. My entire draft will just be O-line and linebackers. I have all of the linebackers scouted. Every single one. Sometimes these fuckers don't play to their ratings. And it honestly makes me wonder, what the fuck were they thinking when they came up with these ratings? These pretzels are making me thirsty. Spend some coach XP. Oh, I'm 25 XP short. That's depressing. 25 fucking XP.